playing on a bit of a slow computer, I think.
So while Sally just settles into the driving seat, Mountain Express is a typical block and load map. So the way to win the game is to destroy the enemy team's bases. This one has 3, so you have an initial base, which is the easiest to attack, a secondary with intermediate, and the last base is normally some sort of castle. So, you know, you have to actually plan primary defenses, secondary defenses, and a last stand if things don't go your way.
So this is the first objective for the lovely teal team here. So you can see their cogwheel and his lovely pirate get-up just sort of digging out a nice little space, so making sure he's got enough space to maneuver and play some deadly traps.
Exactly. So what you can see there is we've got a wide mix of characters. So Sally is currently looking at Pirate Cogwheel. He's our evil robot. He's all about explosives, chain guns, and pretty much messing up the enemy team in the most explosive way possible.
We've got a great mix of Jagex staff and actual players in here, looks like.
Yep. So, of course, we do like to keep our players and our community in touch with the game as possible, and feedback's really, really important because, you know, you're all gamers, and you, as we know, gamers make the best games. So by listening to you guys, we can do the right thing.
So, how do you two tend to play the game? What have you learned during your time with the game? What's your tactics?
Well, my favorite thing to do is build bases. So I play as our Italian engineer, Tony. He's all about building automated gun turrets. He can heal, he can repair, he can place flame mines. So if you're the type of person who's a bit of a grand designs kind of guy or girl, and you like to make turrets work smart, not hard, he's definitely the one to go for.
Right, okay.
Whereas I've kind of developed into a bit of a support player, really. I play Sarge quite a lot, and sometimes I don't even see any combat action, so I actually just skirt around it, navigate between the enemy's radars, and put my own radars down and spawn points, making sure my team has some good position on the battlefield. So I quite enjoy that now. A bit of a pacifist. It's very strange for me.
Yeah, always hiding away.
It's such a varied title, though, isn't it? Like you've already said, no one game is really the same. The outcome can be... It's vastly unpredictable, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute you can be absolutely stonking the enemy base, you know, really got their backs against the wall. But if you're careless and you're not defending, a sneaky ninja or sneaky commando can get to the back of their base, put a respawn point down, and the game will really change fast.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've seen it happen time and time again.
Well, I say, for example, you know, we've had a few parents playing the game as well. And at first they're a bit apprehensive because we know how good the little ones are these days, you know, the kids, the teenagers, really putting us older ones to shame. But, you know, we give the parents the base builders, the gun turrets, the mines, and at the end of the leaderboard, you normally see them hovering around the top and their son or daughter's looking a little bit embarrassed.
Oh.
The building aspect is so important.
Yeah.
I guess that, you know, if the parents are committing to that, it shows, doesn't it?
That's the thing, like, you can build anything, you can build nothing. You could build the Taj Mahal, you know, if you're quick enough. You can build pillboxes, bunkers, you could build your name, you could build your face.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you stick turrets and mines in it, yeah, really, you know, your imagination is the limit. And I think that's what really gives us a unique flavor.
Yeah. Build your own face and blow it up.
Yeah, a popular thing our clans have been doing in game is at the end of the build phase, they'll make their own billboard with their name on it to intimidate the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So you even get a bit of self-promotion in game.
That's a new aspect. I'm liking that.
It is.
Got a Santa Tony here, so one of the special skins we've had during beta that you could unlock during the Christmas period.
Yes, we've been looking after our beta players, and over Christmas, for those that played, they got a special Santa Tony skin. Featuring festive cheer by a shotgun to the face.
They're really busy though, aren't they? So what's going on at the moment then? Talk us through it. What are we seeing?
At the moment, we can see the purple team reinforcing their first base. So they're kind of sealing it in to stop it being sniped at, to stop people sneaking in. And pretty soon we're going to start to see, once the basic build's gone down, we're going to see the infrastructure. So turrets, health blocks, landmines. So basically, you do the template. As you can see, Santa Tony there putting down the first turret of the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll get to see them in action, because being a Tony player, I love a good turret.
These guys are making some vast changes though, aren't they? They really know what they're doing.
Well, we gave them this awesome structure, and as we said, what makes our level designers sad is people cut it right down and build something even better. So yeah, we're kind of seeing a main wall being put down so they can control the space better, and then they're going to kind of leave an open gap so they can throw grenades in.
So you've probably seen a lot of things being cut down. That's actually a tactic that's developed within our community called cutting, they've named it.
Yes.
So as you can see, the numbers that are by their names on the sides is how many bricks they have. That's almost like the in-game currency of, and dictates how many different contraptions you can build, essentially. So yeah, they've worked out which parts of the map are the most efficient to cut down. So obviously you're getting rid of some defenses, but at the same time you're getting lots of bricks to build more stuff.
Yeah.
And if you go in here, I'm sure there's lots of tiki heads, yes.
Yep, so tiki heads are our kind of exotic turret. They fire poison darts, which cause you to hallucinate, which is quite off-putting. So the force field's gone down, game is on, so now it's every man and woman for themselves. So now you need to destroy the base. Yep, you've had your chill time. Now let's get stuck in. So we do have a no man's land here. You're going to get a lot of combat as teams kind of scout out through the field, see what they can do.
So that's what I like about this game, the fact that the beginning is all about, it's quite panicked, the building, but it's very controlled. If you're a great team, you'll communicate on the build as well, won't you? And you'll make sure that everyone's working as a team. But then as soon as that goes out the window, as soon as the time is over, it's mayhem, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what we've done is we've given heroes complementary blocks. So if you talk to each other, you can really do some awesome stuff. For example, Sarge or Cogwheel get landmines. But the ninja gets fake blocks, which if you step on them, you fall through it. So if you work together, you can make an explosive pit of death. So that's quite effective.
Shawnee doing his thing there as our other community manager there. Yeah, not taking the most obvious route to the first objective, which is marked here by the purple light from the sky.
That's the thing. If there isn't a path, why not make one? If there's a wall, blow a hole through it. If you want to make a bridge, build it.
I know what's coming up right here. Do you want to talk a little bit about this new tactic?
We recently added gravity into the game. So in Minecraft, as you know, if you cut up a mountain, it won't fall down. On Block and Load, we've changed that. So you can literally rain death from the sky.
Nice.
Shawnee's made himself a kind of like a Blue Peter airstrike. So he's hopefully going to drop the bridge now. If he doesn't die, there you go. And the bomb's going to drop straight down on what they've made. Damage the cube. Oh, look at that. That's
great tactic.
So this is where we really reward brains. They really fortified the front of their base, but they didn't think about someone coming around the outside. And this is where we think brains really can kind of beat brawn.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I've never seen that done before. It's great.
It's literally latest patch that went in. It was something the community really wanted. They were like, yeah, you know, it's great, because in the past they would just explode.
Yeah.
The community were like, we want more tactics. We want to drop turrets. We want to drop bombs. So we went, okay then, and we did it.
Should we talk about some of the new heroes? We've only got 2 out of the 3 here, unfortunately, but we can talk about those guys.
Yeah, so when the game launched, we have 6 heroes from Builders, Commandos, Robots of Doom, you know, your standard. But now we've added 3 brand new heroes for you guys here at Insomnia to test for us. So as you can see, we've got Astrella. She is our astronaut, and she is all about lasers, UFOs, and she's the one that can bring in the orbital laser of death. So I really, really hope we can show you that. Also in the game, we have Sweet Science. He's our brawler. He likes to box the enemy, and he's actually using his level 10 skin. So when you reach level 10 with your heroes, we give you an extra skin to say good job. So he's kind of a bit like a blue Hulk, and he gets to zip around, punching enemies, and really ruining their day.
So yeah, so Astrella getting her saucer launcher out there, which is great. It fires projectiles, which she then can activate to explode with her right mouse button.
Exactly. So not only do we have dumbfire weapons, you can actually lay naughty traps to blow up your enemy. So you can lure them into certain spaces, press the right trigger, and away they go.
Oh, yes. I'm wondering if we're going to see a bit of an orbital strike come in and
I'm
bomb the
hoping
base.
so. I'm hoping so.
Do it for Insomnia.
Yes, do it for us. So you see, Tony's having a bit of a bad day at the moment as he's getting rained down on by explosives and laser beams, but he's used the base he's constructed there to actually hide. And under the bricks, we can actually see there's a health crate and ammo for him to restock and not die instantly.
Here it comes. Yes, here we're going to see their unique block if she doesn't get sniped. Oh.
There we go. Oh no, the orbital has not gone down.
And the bars at the top represent the structure, really, don't they?
Yeah. So the orbital beacon's gone down. So after a short delay, you will see exactly what we've added. He might actually nuke himself as well. He's going for 2, maybe 3. So this is really going to be like Independence Day now. You know, Will Smith's going to fly in and it's going to get messy. So what it does is it burrows through the blocks there, straight through. So it really, really wrecks defenses.
2 more to go. Another one.
And you see the purple bar signifies the health of the first cube. So if that starts going down fast, something's not going your way and you really need to get back there and defend your base.
I aspire with my level.
And there's the mortar strike as well. So Cogwheel gets to put down mortars. This means that you get to unleash your creative kind of personality by running in, dropping down a flare and signaling in the big guns.
Team A's base is being decimated.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not on the purple team.
Yeah. I'm going to switch over to Sweet Science, but he seems to be dead most of the time.
There you go. So this is Sweet Science. He likes to get up close and personal.
Yeah. He's bright blue, so you can't miss him. There he is. So he's got lots of agility with his dash attack, and he's also got a leash. Do you want to talk a little bit about his weapon?
Yeah, so he's got a unique character. So not only can he engage by dashing into people and punching them, but he can also pull them onto him. So if you've played anyone like Blitzcrank in League, he'll be someone you'll really like. You'll pull them onto them and give him a good old-fashioned uppercut.
Okay, yeah. A good old-fashioned uppercut.
Yes. Poor Shawnee. Oh dear.
There you go. So poor Shawnee's been sent back to the respawn point.
Right, well, it looks like the blue team's base is taking a bit of a kick in too now.
Yeah,
It's a little bit more of an even playing field.
yeah. As we said, you know, 1 minute a team can be doing really well, and if you have a lapse or you get wiped, you do have like between 15 and 25 seconds before you respawn, so you can really get punished for your mistakes.
Well, it's always quite an interesting dynamic, isn't it? Because, so, obviously at first the purple team's base was getting pummeled, but that probably left the blue team's base unguarded.
Absolutely.
It's a great opportunity for the purples to go in,
Exactly. And
fight back.
as you can see, the purples have actually rebuilt the wall, because once again, if something gets destroyed, you can rebuild it. It's all down to you. You know, it's kind of like Lego, but with explosions.
Yes.
So you guys must be really excited about the release. I mean, it's not long away at
Yeah,
all.
I mean,
Oh,
April 30th, so it's like around 25
Yeah,
days now.
very close.
We're really excited, really hyped. I mean, we've got an awesome beta community, and you know, having everyone here coming and playing and just smiling and laughing and having like the third or fourth go. Yeah, we're really excited to see what you guys make of it all.
It's great though, isn't it? I like the fact that it is such a fun game, and it looks so much fun to watch as well. It's a real spectator's game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the community have been quite competitive. We actually held a formal tournament during the beta, which is kind of unheard of. You know, we had 14 teams enter, and we had prizes, and everything is really, really competitive,
Yeah, it's really fun to watch.
Well, yeah, I mean, the good thing is it's a team-based game. It's 5 against 5, so you can play it solo and get matched up, and we use VoIP as well as in-game chat. Or you can grab your friends, get stuck in, and see what craziness you can get up to.
Yeah. So are you enjoying block and load?
Yeah.
Looking good, isn't it? A lot of nodding heads.
Looks like this team's actually adopted the same tactic that the other bases go on. That's quite nice to see when you find something sneaky, why not use it yourself?
Exactly.
Seems a little bit vacant around it. Oh, that's probably why.
So the purple team are losing.
Yeah, they're
I wouldn't
feeling
say
it.
by a large margin. There's still a chance to catch up.
Exactly. I mean, this is only their first cube, so after the first one, they actually get a chance to quickly reinforce if the enemy don't boulder on through. So once again, until it's not really over till the Fat Lady sings, you know, until that last generator blows, it could be anyone's game.
That's where all the action is.
Exactly. There you go. So the first cube is down.
Yeah.
What the light blue team have got now, they've had a cash boost to reward them for their work, and they're now going to really kind of try and press home the advantage. You know, purple team have really been caught on the fly. Shawnee's trying to stop them retreating, especially Tony, because he's the one who can build turrets and slow them down. And of course, Eliza there, who Shawnee's playing, she is our lady scientist. She's in charge of AoE, healing, chemicals, really area denial, but she might have a bad day soon.
I think Eliza's always been my favourite.
Oh yeah, she's in the beta. She's statistically the highest damaging character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dangerous. That's why.
Wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of this gas does damage over time, so that's probably accounting for all of the damage. So Shawnee is a Eliza specialist.
Yes,
so
it's one of his mains.
yes, definitely. He is feared amongst our community.
And have you guys brought your cardboard blockheads with you? We got some of those in the
Yes,
expo hall?
yeah, for all our 6 launch characters, we actually have the cardboard blockheads. So as a few people have done already, you can come try them on, have a pose, have a play around, and actually kind of have a mini cosplay as our heroes.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
Oh yes, you did look fabulous.
Yeah, I've got some great pictures.
There you go, Santa Tony's come back with a vengeance.
Bought themselves some time now, so it means they can fortify their second point now after they're losing the first one, and hopefully still do a bit of a push onto the first objective on the other team.
Exactly, and if we look at the center of them, we can actually see a sky bridge coming across. So as I said, they're starting to build resistance on kind of like the beaten track. So we're starting to see some alternative modes of transport being made.
How many different maps are we looking at in the final build?
Wow, we've got at least 10, but the way Block and Load works is every 2 weeks we bring out new maps for the community, and the good thing about Block and Load is we do not charge for map packs. So basically, we believe we don't want to segregate the community, and nothing really segregates the community like paid for map packs. So, you know, we've got 2 hard-working level designers who pump out new maps, and every 2 weeks we bring in the new maps and actually take out the 2 least popular.
Right.
So, you know, there's always something fresh for the community, always something to challenge their noggin.
It's always evolving.
Yeah, basically, yeah, and you know, on top of that, you know, our VP, David Solari, he's been really passionate about getting the community involved in actually making the map. So we can't give any sort of time frame on it, but we are hoping to bring out a map editor so the community can make maps, submit them to us, and we can get them in rotation. So, you know, if you're a bit of a creative type, you want to see your very own map live in a real game, you know, hopefully we're going to give you the opportunity to do that.
That's a great idea.
We like to think so.
Yeah.
It's good to see Shawnee there taking on 3 people and killing 2 of them.
And we've got some orbital cannons breaking through the roof there, straight on Purple's cube.
That was well placed.
The blue team's cube is on its way out.
Yeah, it's on its last legs. Maybe it'll live, maybe it won't. It depends how much pressure they can keep up on the second Purple base with its sultry purple turret.
Yeah.
Those 2 Purple are on the counter-attack. They're not going to go down easy.
Yeah, Shawnee having to drop back there to defend his cube. He's usually on the attack, but he's a bit of a team player, so he will drop back and help out the defense. Mr. Cogwhale there.
There we go. So you see, we already have a few different skins in the game. Shawnee is currently rocking the rather fetching Nurse Eliza outfit, which is a free skin you get once you get to level 10.
There he is.
And there you go, having a bit of a keepy-uppy there with our gas grenades.
He's probably commanding his team.
So as you can see, Cogwheel there thinking he's a bird when in fact he's a robot and smacking straight into the floor. So we do punish you with gravity if you decide to try and like jump from a high height. So you're not quite immune to the forces of nature in this game.
Yes, indeed.
So do you guys have particular favourites?
Sally, who's
Favourite
your
maps,
favourite?
favourite heroes?
I have a few. I like OPR Ninja. I like the agility and the speed that he plays at, and I like Sarge. So yeah, bit of a different end of the spectrums, but that's what I like about Rock and Load. It's like you can like very different heroes for different days, different moods.
Yeah, it depends how you're feeling. But as I said, my favourite thing about watching people play the game, you know, you can tell who the Minecraft players are. They build the best bases, they build the coolest traps. And you can see, of course, who the FPS players are, because they're the ones wrecking everyone in the meantime.
And essentially, you've got a team that consists of both, really, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to see a team of brains go up against a team of twitches.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, if you have a healthy mix, you tend to work out well.
And when it comes to the 10 different maps, then,
Yes.
how do they vary? Obviously, in style, they're different.
Yes.
Do you tend to get different types of matches depending on which maps you use?
Well, at the moment we've got the signature game mode, which is our attack and defend, and they range from large 3-base maps to 1-base maps and 2-base maps. So if you come and play Block and Load with us today, you'll be playing our take on base race. It's quite a small map. It's not intimidating. There's 2 bases. It's like a glorified rectangle with a few obstacles in. So it really encourages you guys and girls to engage your creative juices and make an awesome base. So yeah, some of them are like templates and canvases for you to create, and some more like this. We're kind of giving you the playground for you to turn into a deadly weapon.
Sure.
Those deadly saucers floating.
There we go, waiting to detonate.
Boom.
There we go, and then we've got Nigel. Nigel wearing his schoolboy outfit there with his plastic toy guns that we may have seen ourselves as youngsters. So he's our resident marksman, he's your sniper. So for all those who think they can quick scope, no scope, drop shot, he's the guy you want to try. And of course, he's an English gentleman, because as we know, us Brits make the best snipers.
And his name's Nigel.
Exactly. He's got a fantastic moustache as well.
Yeah. It's a beauty.
Cool.
Oh, it's a bit messy over there, a bit
Yeah,
gassy.
it's getting really scrappy now.
Yeah, doing a good job at scramble defense on the second point, which you quite often see. You know, you lose your first one, you kind of double your efforts on your second point. You know, you can always rely on Sean to be in some sort of fight.
So as you can see here, the light blues really kind of like consolidating their defenses. You know, after an early lead on purple, they're starting to feel the pain. As you see there, Nigel does like a good grumble when he dies.
You better get in there.
So we
I love
have
the sound bites.
Yeah.
they're rather humorous. And of course, what we've actually done is with the special skins you can unlock, they actually have their unique voiceovers as well. So not only do you look different, you get a little bit of different chatter as well to kind of give you a bit more personality when you're playing the game.
Yeah.
Second cube is under attack.
See.
So where are we at now then?
So at the moment,
Both teams are 1 cube down.
we're probably just over midway through the game. Both teams are 1 cube down. The Teal team are kind of on the back foot, and I'm having a sneaky peek at their last space, and it doesn't look fortified. So if they're not careful, they're really gonna feel it.
Seems like a pretty even game so far, though.
Yeah, it's not a steamroll, put it that way.
It's what we'd expect from these two teams. To say they're quite experienced players that are playing on the purple team. They're actually some of the team that was second in our tournament.
Yep, so we did our European tournament. These guys were runners-up, and for a very good reason.
Supply drop incoming.
Uh-oh.
Heads up.
Oh, so yeah, Light Blue are really feeling this.
Here comes the blockbuster.
So the Blockbuster. Blockbuster's an interesting one. For anyone, once again, that's played a MOBA, you always get to that point where you need something to push your team over the edge. And in League, it's someone like Baron, and everyone knows what Baron Nashor is and the buff you get. So we've got the Blockbuster. If you manage to destroy it and capture it, your whole team gets a damage boost, they get a health boost. They can really, really ruin the enemy's day. But of course, if you do manage to kill them, they lose that buff. So this is kind of a way to stop turtling, because we have seen teams who build the most fantastic bases and go, I'm happy here.
Yeah.
Why should I leave?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a little incentive to make sure that you get the winning point.
We'll watch how fast they'll be able to take this cube down if they start attacking it.
Oh, that's literally melting. And there's a big barrel of TNT going down as well. So not only do you get custom skins for your heroes, you get custom skins for your brick blocks, your bombs, your C4, and everything in between.
I like it,
That second purple cube is getting decimated.
You can see Shawnee there as Eliza
And
running
in
onto the
3
final.
seconds, 2 seconds, 1, kaboom.
That's done.
And so not only did he take out himself, he took the cube.
Now the odds have tipped a little bit more in the blue team's favour.
The purple team have were actually falling back to defend, but the blue team are also lost their second cube. So what they're going to do is try and take the higher ground. On the last base, taking the high ground, setting up shop with respawns and health and ammo is a really, really strong play. So Shawnee here playing Ring of Roses, just procced his heal special. Every hero has a special move. Eliza's is an OAE heal.
Ooh, not quite managing to do an epic clutch there. Oh, come on. Where's the rest of the team, though? We want them to be swamping in at this point.
What are they up to?
Dropping back. I think we've got... There we go.
There we go, our resident space lady. So she's going for the underground approach. So what we're going to see here is one of the tactics you can employ as Astarella. So she has the orbital strike beacon, but you don't have to have contact with the sky to activate it. You can borrow, like a cheeky mole, right under their base, pop it down, and before they know it, they're getting lasered, and they have no idea where from. And what the Tiz team have done is they actually cut down their veranda, which would have protected them from such a thing. They've done that to get the resources at the start. But it also means they're defensively weaker. So you do have these tactical choices at the start of the game. But of course, they're making a little stairway up there to try and counter any such thing.
But such choices at the start of the game, they still really depend on what the other team end up doing, don't they? You can, with the best bully in the world, you know, like you said, you can build up your defences, but you still got no idea how the other team's going to approach it.
It's really like a game of chess. You'll go left, they'll go right, you'll shoot them, they'll throw a grenade at you. You know, it's really about adapting to the situation. There's not one tactic. There's not a cookie-cutter tactic.
But that's what keeps it exciting.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, you can never predict what the enemy will do. As you said, there's going to be lots of lasers coming down from the sky now.
Oh, they're hunting her down, though. So that's raining down havoc on top of the base, opening it right up again. I have a feeling there might be a Shawnee up here.
There you go. So there's really a lot of explosions going on up here. And there's another laser.
Careful there.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. He's put the shield there. So Shawnee's going to drop some bombs away from Shawnee. Of course, he is one shot. So if he is killed, it's going to be a waste of a lot of resources. Big bombs being the most expensive item in the game at 1,200 resources. Because, of course, much like real life, nothing comes for free in Block and Load. You've got to mine the resources. So when you're not fighting, you have to balance mining resources so you can actually engage more blocks.
So maybe if you were to be a successful team, it might be a good idea to have one player who's just mining the map, basically.
Yeah, you know,
if
you've got someone farming the map or picking up the supply crates, that's definitely something that's a viable tactic. So the purple team really on the back foot. I mean, really valiant fight, keeping Teal on their toes. But there's Shawnee's stairway to victory. Once again, another turret's gone down. These are great for area denial and kind of babysitting areas for you.
I think we're going to call it to 20 minutes, so let Chronicle come onto the stage. But I'm thinking that maybe the blue team have got this one.
Yeah, we'll give this one to the Teal team. As soon as we start to wrap up, thank you for coming and seeing Block and Load. You can come and play the game. You can come pick up some swag, come and have a laugh with us over in the main hall. So, you know, come say hi, come block in, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you all. Yeah.
Definitely. So we'll just leave them there, I think.
Yes, leave them to it.
So shut it down.
Can we get a huge round of applause, please, for the Block and Load, guys?
Thank you.